Hey, to all you young welders, some of you guys just barely turned 18. You're getting your welding school license, whatever you're doing. I'm not sure. But I'll tell you something. I have spent literally thousands of hours underneath the welding helmet. And I was just thinking about this because a lot of people listen to music. So they put their earbuds in, they listen to music and stuff while they're working. And I don't think it's safe all the time, but if your conditions are so controlled that it's not really a lot of things that can tip over, there's a lot of monotonous, like super boring welding tasks. But let me tell you something. If you spent 4 hours to 6 hours a day listening to an audiobook that made you a smarter person, it gave you different perspective. Instead of spending 4 to 6 hours listening to music. Some people use music to hype them up, right? Get their energy up. But eventually you're going to learn that you got to get your energy up on your own. Eventually. I mean, I'm not saying that you don't already know how. I'm just saying a lot of people use the excuse, hey, I got to pump myself up with some heavy metal or whatever. But look, instead of turning on music on your earbud, turn on an audiobook. Right now I'm listening to one that says, or it's named What I Wish I Knew When I Was 20. And I'm telling you what, I've already learned, in a couple hours, I've learned amazing amazing reason to just bet on yourself and do something different than everyone else is doing. So this is not a motivational speech, guys, but I'm telling you, if you're already listening to something, put one ear plug in so that you don't hear loud noises and so that you can kind of hear people around you. And then put one earbud like this and listen to an audiobook for literally hours and hours and hours. And if it's boring, turn the speed up on the audiobook. And then maybe every couple hours, then just switch your earbud over to this one so that your ears are not, lopsided or whatever. But yeah, when you're welding, it's boring. And I'm sure there's tons of other boring tasks out there. But look, turn on an audiobook instead of music, and I promise you're going to make more money within the course of 3 years. Within 3 years of 4 hours a day, every work day, that's 250 days a year of working at least. So you're at least 1,000 hours every 4 years of listening to audiobooks. I'm learning. Some people choose podcasts, but the problem with podcasts is people just constantly tell their story, and people constantly tell you, in 25 minutes, they could prove the same point in an audiobook in 4 minutes or whatever. And listening to so many audiobooks is what inspired me to write my own book. And I'm telling you guys, if you think that you are ready to write your own book, absolutely do it. I had a lot of millionaires doubting me. I had all my friends, or not my friends, who I thought were my mentors. They were saying, you're not old enough, you're not smart enough to write a book or whatever. I've listened to so many audiobooks that I know every book is just another person's perspective of the exact same principle that is taught in the Bible. So what I'm saying, guys, is put your, whatever. If you need some music here and there, tune in, whatever. You got to listen to the new song or whatever. Listen to it 10 times or whatever, and then turn it over to an audiobook. You're going to be a much smarter person. Look up a book on health. Look it up on leadership. Look it up on finances, on taxes, you don't have to be a licensed tax professional to understand the core principles of taxes. You just got to listen to enough books and podcasts about taxes, real estate investing, how to weld better. I mean, my goodness, guys. Just pick better ingredients to put in your brain, and you are going to be incredibly smart. And I promise you guys, this is what sets me apart from the typical high school guy right now. Instead of going to welding school, I went to work. And instead of tuning into other people's entertainment on podcast, or not podcasts, but music and movies, I'm 23 years old and I have never watched a movie. I know that sounds weird for some of you guys or whatever, but I have listened to so many audiobooks, and I have listened to so many hundreds of hours of YouTube videos. Tony Robbins YouTube videos, you could turn those things on right here, and you can literally listen and listen and listen for so long, guys. Keep being awesome. And yeah, if you're just in high school right now, you got to realize you're personally going to be responsible for your entire life as soon as you become an adult. So I encourage you to get started early, and just put good things into your brain so that you have a good brain at the end of the day. Thanks guys for listening. I hope you have a fabulous day. Check out the profile for other videos. I'm not much of a motivational guy, but hey, I'm excited to be here and I'm fired up to hear what you guys learn. And if you finish your book, please, if you write a book or listen to mine, please send me a DM with your main points or with your new book. I'd love to buy one. So yeah, anybody that writes a book because of this video in 2026, I will buy 10 copies and give them away for free. Have a great day, guys. Thank you so much and be safe out there. I don't care what industry you're in. I'm typically selling real estate and I learned all of the sales skills from Grant Cardone's books. I never was a big fan of Grant Cardone. Russell Brunson, never was a big fan, but they taught me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon. Check out my podcast for longer stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you.